Hello guys, my name is Atsila Baratha. You can call me Isya, and I'm here going to talk about how personality trait determine a person's communication skill. And first, let's talk about communication. Communication is an act to give, to share, to receive information to others so an interaction or conversation may established. And personality is related to people's behavior as how they communicate, how they act, and do something. And there are three types of personality that mainly known by people. The first is the extroverts, the introverts, and the ambiverts. And let's talk about extroverts. And extroverts are the most active personality within these three types personality in communication. And extroverts are commonly known about how much they like to talk with another person. Some of them even feel energized around many people. And in communication, extroverts mostly start any conversation amongst many people. Most of them feel awkward in silence, so they always intuitively start talking to any person available in the room with their small talk and enthusiastic behavior. And unlike them, introverts are like the other side of the coin. Introverts are known as a quiet or shy person that is always close to every person, but they actually like to communicate with people and become an open book as long as they feel comfortable with the person they talk with. All you have to do is to find any topic that the introvert likes to talk about. But still, introverts commonly stay quiet around many people, and it's really difficult to start communicating with them because introverts are most likely to avoid small talk as much as possible. While ambivert are the combination of the both types, extrovert and introvert. Ambiverts know when is the right time to communicate with others, understand people well, have the biggest empathy between these three types, and a very adaptive person. In communication, ambivert always become the mediator between extrovert and introvert. They also adapt well in any conversation. While they sit with introverts, ambiverts always know how to start communicating with them without any difficulty. And besides that, ambiverts are similar to smartphone. They need to be charged when the battery is low. Because of that, ambiverts endeavor to avoid communicating with others until their battery has fully charged. And let's talk about how to communicate with different personalities. The first one, the extrovert. We don't need to do anything to start communicating with extroverts. We just need to appear in front of them. If they're happy to talk to us, they will just come to us and start any conversation they want to talk. All we have to do is to communicate with them, is to give the same amount of topic they give, so they will also feel happy and more comfortable to us. The second is introvert. It's very tricky to start communicating with introverts. You need to talk in a short sentence and stay on point. Most of them only communicate when they have occasion with some person. They like to avoid contacting any strangers and a group of people. Therefore, to get close with an introvert, we need to talk in terms of fulfilling our occasion to them first. Not just once, but do it as frequently as we can so they feel that we need their answer. With the answer given, their trust will come along and you will get their attention when you talk. As a note, never communicate with small talk. Most introverts hate it. The third is the ambivert. To communicate with an ambivert as strangers, we need to watch the mood and situation. The ambiverts are in. Never try to disturb them. And when we find the mood, be the first to communicate with them. It's not difficult to start the conversation. Ambiverts are very adaptive and open to any conversation. When we already close with them, it will be quite similar to introverts. As long as we get along with them in a positive way, of course, it is always easy to communicate with them. To communicate with people, it's not always easier than what we expected, since people's personalities determine their response to what we give to them, and others' personalities are not always the same as us. We can't ask extroverts to stay silent. We can ask introverts to start speaking. We can't ask ambiverts to talk with us forever. And that's all for me, Muhammad Syah Baratha. Goodbye, see you. Assalamualaikum.